Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, to yet another edition of Dante's Dark Souls 3 tournament announcement. What? Am I doing another tournament a year later? We are still dealing with COVID. And I'm going to do another tournament, and it's called the COVID tournament, all poison tournament number 2. Now, it doesn't say it here, but I will change that. This will be May 2nd, 2021, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time or Standard Time, whichever is real or whatever. Either way, it's like New York to Florida in North America. Anyone can join. You must sign up through challenge.com. So it's challenge.com/COVID poison. That's the URL in case you can't click on something or whatever, but you have to sign up through challenge. You must make an account, otherwise I'm sorry, you can't participate. However, there's not really any difference of rules except for one change I made, and again, all these rules are subject to change based on what's best for players and what's best for the tournament and people to view it. And this will be live on twitch.tv/DanteWTF. Make sure you see that with my buddy, my cohort, Bathed in Brina, will be there, and he will be co-commentating and hosting, I believe, probably for the most part. As I do with just about all my tournaments, except for the 2v2s, I also participate because I think it's fun and I like to be a part of it. Rarely do I win. I think I've only won 2 tournaments ever. So it's not like I'm a shoo-in or anything, or it's unfair. Either way, you must have a challenge account to sign up through. Message me on PSN if there's any problems. Dante WTF. You must sign up. I can't stress that enough. If you don't know how to do that, I am sorry. You probably shouldn't be playing the game anyway. You must check in with challenge. Well, actually, you check in with me on PSN. I put everyone in a special PSN chat for the tournament specifically to give instructions on passwords and such. So people can be summoned in to fight for the tournament, which is all poison. This is the second ever one. Grand prize $10 plus whatever is donated through the stream, specifically for the tournament winner. I'm not made of money. I wish I could give out a bigger, better prize, but hopefully it's mostly all in fun, and that's sort of what I'm going with here. Again, you must check in with me and you must sign in with challenge. I can't stress that enough. It's so annoying when people don't do that. This tournament is to be level 110 to 130. Again, you know, you have to send a screenshot if you are to win the tournament afterwards, so that I know that you are of level, obviously, so it's not cheating. So you're not one. You could technically be 145, I think, and I wouldn't know, but you'll have to prove that you are that level with that character at that time. Just send me a screenshot through PSN if you do end up winning or whatever, just to prove that you weren't cheating. I'm not so crazy about the levels. Just stick in that level. I actually make that range for, well, mostly for mages. You can't be a mage in this because mage doesn't have like just poison. They do have toxic, but you can't, I mean, you just wouldn't be able to win at that point. So that's why I actually have it a kind of range, so that mages can get that 5 buffer a little bit. But the meta is generally 125. Most people agree, although I do believe there are people who do a 80 meta also, or 90 or something a little bit lower, which completely, you can't even be a mage at that point as far as I'm concerned. But regardless, I just set that for all my tournaments, and that's about it. Anyways, this is PlayStation 4. I mean, you can be PlayStation 5 if you have that also. No one has it, so don't lie to me. So again, the only weapons allowed, and I have to stress this, are weapons that are infused with poison gem. They have to be infused with poison gem. Part of the reason why I do this, again, is the fact that I want weapons to be less damaging or less good, because poison infusion makes the weapons crappier, except for now you can poison. So weapons inherent with poison that can't be imbued with a poison gem are not allowed. So rotten brew stuff, not allowed, because you can't put a poison gem. It has to be a poison gem weapon, meaning you could use Karthus curve sword, put poison on it. That's it. You know, it just kind of lowers the damage, so that poison is sort of the bigger part of the combat, which that's the whole point of this tournament. It's all about poison. All right, poisano. Anyways, this is starting Sunday, May 2nd, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, I will say, I probably repeat everything 1,000 times. Streaming on twitch.tv/DanteWTF. Again, contact me on PlayStation if you want to be a part of this. You must sign up through challenge.com/COVID poison. You have to have an account on Challenge. You must message me on PlayStation, DanteWTF. All this stuff, you have to do all this stuff. Otherwise, you will not be part of the tournament, which is fine. You can be a part of it, you can not be a part of it. I will say this quickly. If for some reason it comes to the day of and you're not able to participate, things happen in real life, just message me and I'll take you out of the tournament. No problem. You're not gonna be banned. I'm not gonna hate you, but I will hate you if you don't tell me. Now, obviously, in some situations where you can't tell someone, but I've had situations where people just slept too long and I'm like, why the hell did you sign up? Or people who are just like, oh, I forgot. It's like, again, why the hell did you sign up? So now you're ruining my stream, you're ruining other people's fun because you signed up and were a jerk. Again, things happen. I've had people say, oh, I'm sorry, I can't make it, and it's fine. We will try to have backups. We will try to have other people join in, all this stuff. It'll work out. Just talk to me, okay? That's, keep in contact. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, this is a specialized tournament. Everyone knows this is going to be, actually, interestingly, which I didn't mention before, it was in Old Wolf of Pharaon. Now it is in Pontiff. However, it's in the smaller side piece area. As people say, Dante's side piece. It's in the side piece area. This is to the right after you get out of the bonfire room. This is to the right of it, in that area that's blocked off by the walls. That's the area. I wanted to have a smaller, crazier area for this poison, so poison happens quickly. People are kind of frantic. That's what I'm all about. So we're gonna do that strictly there in that arena. I think it'll be fun. A smaller area for more intense action. Hey, I'm all about the aggression, you know that. So banned, poison bite ring. I mean, that should be obvious. Flesh bite ring. A lot of these are just obvious, right? It's to not allow anyone to mitigate the poison buildup or damage or whatever. Moss fruit, obviously you're basically just healing there. Deep protection, profuse sweat, purple moss clump, blooming purple moss clump, divine blessing, clearly caressing tears, all this stuff. Hilariously, Tears of Denial is not banned, so yeah, you can use tears if you want, but just know when the fight starts, it starts. Rush. And anything that stops or limits poison damage or build up aside from armors, banned. Obviously you can't stop that. Any weapon that has poison cannot be altered unless it is with a poison gem. Only weapons infused with a poison gem are allowed. Again, obviously that should be obvious. No regeneration effects, none of that. No health buffing, things like that, right? Rings are fine. Well, except for the ones listed. Flesh bite, poison bite. Other banned things, Karthus blood ring, obviously things that are making, especially if you don't have the best connection, things are banned, like Karthus blood ring, because you can roll and not get punished. Quick step, this was a mistake on my part last tournament. Someone used Murky hand scythe. I never had a problem with Murky, but when you use quick step and you don't have exactly the best net, it is almost impossible to hit somebody through it. They would get poisoned fairly easily through that because of the partial non-hit, but it's impossible to hit someone who, especially if they're a good player. So quick step is just banned. Quick step. Murky is not banned. You can still use Murky, you just can't use quick step. I had to ban that because it's just too iffy with everyone and connection wise, and it's just not fun, really. No perseverance, and then weapon swapping. Now, if you are using fists or something, that is allowed. You can use fists that are poison gemmed and use that with perseverance, but that's your weapon. That's it. No weapon swapping, no perseverance weapon swapping at all. No shields, medium or large. Small shields are acceptable as pairing devices. I mean, generally you can't block with small shields anyway, but that's so people can't just turtle up, poison someone, turtle up, and sort of kind of run away, right? Trying to make people fight. This small area, small arena, it kind of mitigates that also. No Sun Princess ring, no health regeneration or buffers not inherent in a weapon, except for something like Smo's hammer, which gives you like a hilarious like 2 HP or something with its each hit or something like that. It's or Butcher's axe, the sharpen, like that actually gives you health, but that's fine because that's inherent to the weapon. But you can only use those if they are poison gemmed, so you know, take that into consideration. These rules are in place to keep the pace going and less tactics to be less appealing to the viewers, right? These rules are subject to change. If you find or think of any rules that should be here that aren't, voice them to me and I can change the rules if it makes sense. If you make a case for something being banned because it's too good or it's whatever, it just makes it not fun for everyone else, definitely send me a message. So far I think I try to be as inclusive as I can with most things, because there's not a lot of things I think are completely broken, but some things people use as such a crutch, like perseverance swapping or quick step, which kind of messed up the other tournament, which I was upset about. Those type of things I try to stay away from if everyone's using it and it's such a crutch where they would not be able to do well without it or something like that, right? So that's, if you have any of those rules, definitely let me know. Dante WTF on PSN, message me on YouTube, whatever the case is. Yeah. Obviously there's Ashen Estus is allowed. If the fight ends in a draw, you just restart the match. Someone has to win. And if, now this is kind of different because both people should be poisoned. If one person dies and the other person dies after, it's whoever dies first loses in that instant. There's no like, oh, you get 5 seconds after that. No. Poison. Now, if it's really close, sometimes connections can be weird. If it's like really close, I'll make it a draw. But if it's clearly some person died before the other, whoever died first loses. If there are any connection issues, you have one chance to fix it. If you do not fix it, you're out of the tournament. I will not tolerate connection issues. That slows everything down so poorly. So if you know you have bad net, and most people will probably be from the US, if you know you have bad net, don't enter the tournament. If you enter the tournament and you're skipping around, one chance to fix it. If that's not a common thing for you, you don't fix it, you're out. That's it. I can't tolerate that. That wastes so much time for everyone. It's not just me. It's, you know, however many people are watching and how many people are participating. We need to get this rolling. This will be, and it could change, but it will be, unless we get a super amount of people, double elimination, which means if you get to the finals in the loser bracket, you got to kill the final boss twice in a best 3 out of 5. I should have mentioned that before. It's all best 2 out of 3 except for the finals, which is 3 out of 5. Also, you have a small time frame if your match is up to get there. I will try to accommodate, you know, again, life gets in the way sometimes. You know, you have to do stuff outside in real life, not digital life. So I will try to do other matches before, if someone has an issue for whatever reason. Again, just keep in contact with me if you can, Dante WTF. And also, we can't do the match and we have to move on to, if we can't do another match, we have to move on to the next round, then you will obviously lose if you're part of that. Again, just keep in contact with me. If anything is confusing, let me know. May 2nd, Sunday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on twitch.tv/Dante WTF. You must sign up on challenge.com/COVID tournament. It's all about Poison, all right? I hope you're excited about this. I am not going to guarantee it, but I would like to do a tournament each weekend, one tournament each weekend for May. We'll see how that works out. It might not work out. I don't know. Stay in tune, stay informed. live. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think, sign up, and I will be back.